Jai Hind everybody. So today we are starting this chapter 8, quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. In fact, what is a quadrilateral? A quadrilateral is a plane closed figure bounded by 4 line segments. A quadrilateral is a plane closed figure bounded by 4 line segments. Just look at the some examples. The rectangle, square, rhombus, trapezium, kite, etc. etc. It has 4 sides. Just look here. Suppose this is the rectangle. It has 4 sides. Which one? AB, BC, CD and AD. It has 4 angles. This is the another. This is angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Okay. It has 2 diagonals. If you join these 2 non-conjugative points, these are the diagonal. AC and BD are its 2 diagonals. Is it okay? Now, question is this. How many types of quadrilaterals are there? How many types of quadrilaterals are there? So just look at the figure. Just see this figure. This is the rectangle. This is a quadrilateral. And just see this figure. This figure. This A, B, C, D. Only this ABCD. Just look at this ABCD. This is the another quadrilateral. Both are the quadrilaterals. ABCD. AB. This one and this one. ABCD is a quadrilateral, which is a rectangle, and just see here, this ABCD is also the quadrilateral, which is an example of arrowhead. Arrowhead is the example of quadrilateral. Now just look here. What happens there? I am joining AC and BD. So we have 2 diagonals. Again, we are joining the 2 points, 2 non-conjugative points, AC and BD. In both the figures, in rectangle as well as in arrowhead, AC and BD are 2 diagonals. AC and BD are 2 diagonals. And now, just watch carefully. What do you observe? Just look here. Its angle is, this angle A is looking less than 180 degree. Also this angle B is less than 180 degree. The angle C is also less than 180 degree, and its angle D is also less than 180 degree. All the 4 angles of this rectangle is less than 180 degree. Just look here. See its angle A. This is angle A. This is looking less than 180 degree. Angle B is this, also less than 180 degree. Angle D is this, less than 180 degree. But just look at this angle C. This angle C. This angle C is more than 180 degree. This angle C is more than 180 degree. And in this figure, in this rectangle, all angles are less than 180 degree. All angles are less than 180 degree. And in this figure, in this arrowhead, one angle is greater than 180 degree. So just see the difference. In the rectangle, all angles are less than 180 degree. And in the arrowhead, one angle is greater than 180 degree. So this rectangle is the example of convex quadrilateral, and this arrowhead is the example of concave quadrilateral. So now what we can say? Convex quadrilateral, in which all angles are less than 180 degree. Convex quadrilateral is that in which all angles are less than 180 degree. Rectangle, square, parallelogram, rhombus, kite, trapezium, etc. are the examples of convex quadrilateral. These are the examples of convex quadrilateral. And the most important thing, just see, look at the diagonal of this rectangle. Both are inside the quadrilateral. Its both the diagonals are inside the quadrilateral. So this is its main property. Its both the diagonals lie inside the quadrilateral. The diagonals of convex quadrilateral, they are inside the quadrilateral. And now just look at the concave quadrilateral. A quadrilateral in which one angle is more than 180 degree. Convex quadrilateral, concave quadrilateral is that in which one angle is greater than 180 degree. And arrowhead is the best example of concave quadrilateral. Concave quadrilateral. Now just see the diagonal of this arrowhead. One diagonal is inside and one diagonal is outside the quadrilateral. So this is the property of, main property of concave quadrilateral, that its one diagonal remains inside and the other diagonal lie outside. Other diagonal lie outside the quadrilateral. In concave quadrilateral, its one diagonal remains inside the quadrilateral and other lies outside the quadrilateral. Just see there. It's okay? Now, the another thing is angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Angle sum property of a quadrilateral. So what is this property? The sum of all the angles, sum of all the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. The sum of all the four angles of a quadrilateral is 60 degree. Now, how can we prove that? So for this, let us consider this quadrilateral A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Join its one of the diagonal. Join its one of the diagonal. If we join these 2 points, B and D, we got the diagonal BD. This diagonal BD now dividing this quadrilateral into 2 parts. This diagonal of the quadrilateral BD is dividing this whole quadrilateral into 2 parts, which is triangle ABD and triangle BCD. The diagonal of a quadrilateral divides it into 2 triangular parts. Let this angle is small a, this angle is small b, this angle is small b, this is angle C, this angle is small d, this is small e, and this is angle small f. Is it there? Now just look in triangle ABD. Which angles are there? See the angles of triangle A plus B plus F. Their sum will be 180 degree. A plus B plus F will be 180 degree. Similarly, in triangle BCD, this angle C plus D plus E will be 180 degree, because the sum of all the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Now, this is equation first, this is equation second. Add them. Adding first and second, A plus B plus F, A plus B plus F plus C plus D plus E is equal to 180 plus 180, which is 360 degree. Now arrange these words. First I am writing A, then E and F. E and F we are writing in a bracket. It's okay. Then D, and then at last B plus C we are writing in a bracket. So A plus in bracket E plus F plus D plus in bracket B plus C will be 360 degree. Now just look here. What is this small a? This is angle A. It's okay. This was angle A. E plus F. E plus F. What is this? This is angle capital B. Plus this D is angle C, and B plus C is this capital angle D. So therefore angle A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360 degree. So in this way we can prove that the sum of all the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. 360 degree.